for Chuck Wagon Racing. We couldn't have ordered better weather. And here we go with heat number 5. In fact, the weather looks like it's going to be great all weekend long for 3 days of Chuck Wagon Racing. And last call for 50-50, by the way, coming up in the next Haro timeout, our final Haro. We will, at that time, be drawing and giving away the money. On that Iron Jet number 3 barrel, that is Chris Flanagan for Johnny's Oil Field. Proudly independent, Canadian-owned transportation company based in Nisku, Alberta, delivering reliable professional service to Alberta's industrial sectors for over 20 years. Operating 24/7, Johnny's is prepared to meet any hauling need. Chris Flanagan, Johnny's Oil Field on 3. Telcon 2-barrel, Roger Moore, Sunchild Law. See Sunchild Law for Indian boarding claims with offices in Saskatoon and the Battlefords, and online at sunchildlaw.com. Roger Moore's on 2. Apex Distribution 1-barrel, Rocky Bremner, and the Pound Maker Cree Nation, located in Treaty 6 territory north of Cutknife. Your CPCA Outriders. All right, looks like we have Mitch Weber on the 1-barrel and Courage Antoine. Hey, Courage wants to thank Garin Farms Cutknife DNA Roofing Saskatoon, his outriding sponsors. Quinn Langevin is on the 2-barrel with Roger Moore and Jory Bronkin, and the 3-barrel for Chris Flanagan, Logan Pethick, and Tegan LaRouche. And that sets up heat number 5. Silence for the horn. The horn sounds in heat number 5. It's a quick start right across the infield. This is anybody's game as we turn and burn and head into the setting sun, and all 3 wagons get out there at the same time. However, 2 barrels down for Flanny, Chris Flanagan on the number 3 barrel with Johnny's Oil Field. And the leader on that front end as they come around that VIP tent for me. Look at that. This is a all-out battle with Roger Moore on the outside by a half a horse length, and Sunchild Law 2 wide down the backstretch, tucked to his inside is Rocky Bremner and the Pound Maker Cree Nation, and then running the overland route 3 wide, that's Johnny's Oil Field, and Chris Flanagan as the Thunder dances around that 3rd corner. Roger Moore opens him up, leading by a half a length, and tucked in along the rail, it's the rock star, Rocky Bremner with the Pound Maker Cree Nation as they turn 4 and ask for a little more. Down the home stretch drive, Roger Moore is going to hold off challenges from Chris Flanagan and Rocky Bremner to win this one by a half a length. Chris Flanagan, Johnny's Oil Field hauling, 2nd across the line, and Rocky Bremner with the Pound Maker Cree Nation settles for 3rd in heat number 5. Let's go back to your running times now from heat number 4. In 3rd place, DJ DeSuter. Borex HDD with a 112 and 76, plus 2 for an outrider missing a barrel and 1 more for a late outrider. Tie for DJ DeSuter, 115 and 76. 115.76. 2nd, Phil Arcand in the Métis Nation of Saskatchewan, 108.42, plus 2 for an outrider missing a barrel. Time for Phil Arcand, 110 and 42. 110.42. And the winner of heat number 4, Kyle McKay, Friends of Redhead Racing, with a 107 and 28. Penalty free for Kyle McKay, 107.28. Your CPCA running times from heat number 4. And with those times in, still a quick time on the day all the way back to our first heat of the night. Roger Moore, Sunchild Law, with his non-point wagon, 106 and 72. 106.72. Coming up in heat number 6 of 7 tonight, we're going to bring out Josh Herenick, Dale Young, and Colby Stanley. We're going to get into the top 6 in the CPCA Pro Tour standings here right away. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, from Bonnie, make that Glassland, Saskatchewan, this is Rocky Bremner, the rock star and the Pound Maker Cree Nation. This man had a Dash for Cash win earlier this season in Onion Lake. He is currently 9th in the Pro Tour. This man's from Bonnieville, Alberta. back after a rib injury. Put your hands together for Chris Flanagan and Johnny's Oil Field Hauling. Top 10 run on Friday night in Saddle Lake with this outfit. He's currently 8th in the Canadian standings. And from Loon Lake, Saskatchewan, 007 Roger Moore and Sunchild Law. He finished the Saddle Lake Show 3rd in the aggregate. He is number 7 in the Pro Tour standings, only 6 points outside of the all-important top 6. We talked about it off the top of the show. After next Friday night in Onion Lake, you got to be in the top 6 if you want to crack at the Canadian Championship. In fact, 1 year ago, Colby Stanley made it into the top 6 by 1/2 of a point. He was fast enough in semifinals Saturday to be a part of the dash for the Canadian title, and he won the Canadian Championship. He is the defending Canadian champ, and he is coming out here. He'll be on the 3-barrel in heat number 6. Let's have a look at the LNA Chartered Professional Accountants driver standings right now. Coming into the night tonight, Phil Arcand is 10th. Rocky Bremner is 9th. Chris Flanagan sits 8th, and Roger Moore just outside of the top 6 in 7th spot. Number 6 driver coming into the weekend, Colby Stanley, 693.5 points. The number 5 driver, Dale Young, 712. Sitting 4th is Josh Hrenek, 717 points. Calvin Fiddler is 3rd, 743.5. The number 2 driver is Brad McMahon, 840 points. And the number 1 driver in the LNA Chartered Professional Accountants, Danny Ringette, with 848 points. Mr. Consistency in Danny Ringette. The top 3 drivers will be out in the 7th and final heat. But these 3 drivers are also 3 drivers inside that top 6 that want to crack at the dash next weekend in Onion Lake, Saskatchewan. This is going to be a quick heat as the wagons roll in for their practice turns on that Iron Jet 3-barrel. Colby Stanley with Harris Logging and Transport, an off-road and winter road hauling business owned by Sean Harris. Located in Prince Albert, the company specializes in log loading, hauling, and staging, alongside general freight and grain bin moving. Harris Logging and Transport, Colby Stanley's on 3. Telcon 2-barrel, Dale Young with Toronto Trucking and Construction. Located in Warman, Toronto specializes in general freight, trucking, truck transportation, construction, and more, and Warman Construction along for the ride with them as well on the 2-barrel. Apex Distribution 1-barrel is Josh Hrenek, Carmen's Big Wave Foods, located in Airdrie, Alberta. Carmen's offers a convenient shopping experience with a wide selection of groceries in a friendly small town setting. Carmen's Big Wave Foods, Josh Hrenek on 1. Your Outriders for Colby Stanley, Harris Logging and Transport Limited, Tegan LaRouche and Ryan Martin. Ryan was guiding that Kennedy wagon around the track. He was a driver in heat number 2. Now he's out here outriding. Outriding for Dale Young, Toronto Trucking and Construction. And we have Logan Pethick and Dax Young. And outriding for Josh Hrenek, that's Quinn and Jory out there. Silence for the horn. There's the horn, and heat number 6 is off and running as we turn that top barrel. Good driving, Cowboys. It's the Sea of Red, Dale Young, Toronto Trucking, and Warman Construction building some speed into that first quarter. The Thunder is hot on his heels. That's Carmen's Big Wave Foods. Josh Hrenek right in behind him along the rail, eating up some dust here at Whitecap Dakota, and on the outside running 3rd. That is Colby Stanley, the defending Canadian champ. Harris Logging and Transport as he hauls the goods down the backstretch. But look at the man on the front end. That is Dale Young. He is in hot pursuit of some day money with Toronto Trucking and Warman Construction. Look at him go, leading by about 2.5 ahead of Josh Hrenek and Carmen's Big Way Foods. He needs to find some speed in a big way to catch the leader on the track, who's going to go wire to wire off the 2-barrel barrel. Toronto Trucking, Warman Construction. Nice run for Dale Young tonight. Carmen's Big Way Foods. Josh Riddick second in the feather flying. Colby Stanley with Harris Logging and Transport rolls across the line third in heat number 6. Let's go back to your running times from heat number 5. Third, Chris Flanagan, Johnny's Oil Field, 1:09 and 88. Plus 10 seconds for the wagon knocking both barrels, 5 per barrel. Time for Chris Flanagan tonight, 1:19 and 88. 1:19.88. Second, Rocky Bremner in the Poundmaker Cree Nation, 1:10 and 18. Plus 4 for an outrider, missing both barrels. And one more for a late outrider. Time for Rocky Bremner, 1:15.18. 1:15.18. And the winner of heat number 5, Roger Moore, Sunchild Law, with a 1:09 and 26. Penalty free for Roger Moore, 1:09.26. Your CPCA running times from heat number 5. And with those times in, Roger Moore still leads the way, but from the very first heat tonight, Sunchild Law, the Sure Shot Wireline quick time continues to be a 1:06.72 for the day money tonight, 1:06.72. Now, we got one more heat for you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to reset the track one more time. We have to do it after every 2 heats, but we're saving the top 3 wagons in the CPCA Pro Tour to send you off dancing at the casino tonight with one more exciting heat. Ladies and gentlemen, this man comes to you all the way from Dewberry, Alberta. Spent the last 5 years on the World Pro Tour. This is Josh Riddick, Carmen's Big Way Foods. He finished 4th in the Beardies and Okamasas aggregate, just missing out on the dash for cash. Top 5 run last weekend in Saddle Lake. Josh is currently 4th in the Canadian standings. From Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan, say hi to the Cobra, Colby Stanley, Harris Logging and Transport, the defending Canadian Chuck Wagon champion. He won a $25,000 dash for cash earlier this summer at Poundmaker. 6th in the CPCA. And from Sundre, Alberta, our Dewberry Show champion this summer. Put your hands together for Dale Young, Toronto Trucking and Construction. Day Money and Beardies in Okamasas a couple of weekends ago. He finished the Saddle Lake aggregate 4th. The CPCA would like to thank some more corporate sponsors for their support on the 2026 Pro Tour. Relay Distributing. Rely on Relay. L&A Chartered Professional Accountants. Lloydminster. Grow your business with us. First Nation Insurance Services. Start with better benefits. Ophelia James Medical Aesthetic. Naturally refined, confidently you. And Northern Livestock Sales online at northernlivestocksales.ca. For a full list of sponsors, go to cpcaracing.com. These companies are committed to sustaining the sport of chuck wagon racing and our Western heritage. And we ask you, the great wagon fans, to support these companies whenever you can, because without them, we wouldn't be here to entertain you. Harrows are out. Chance to get some Dakota Thunder merchandise and CPCA merchandise behind the grandstands as well. And I want to thank my friends at Provincial Vodka once again for helping me down the wagon trail this summer. A product smooth like no other vodka. And from the makers of Provincial Vodka, Crush It Hard Iced Tea. Keep it simple, an easy summer drink that is refreshingly delicious. Do what you love, drink what you love. Crush It is available now at your favorite liquor store. I want to thank some of the major sponsors here at Dakota Thunder this weekend. Our title sponsors, Sega and Dakota Dunes Casino, McGill's Industrial Services, Kindrachuk Architecture, BMO, Whitecap Development Corporation, Graham Construction, BHP, Garnet Industries, VCM Construction, Barkay Group of Companies, Leadcore Group, and Dakota Dunes Community Development Corporation, a portion of our great sponsors that bring us here to Whitecap Dakota Nation. Our 7th and final heat feature the big 3 in the CPCA. Get ready for Calvin Fiddler, along with Danny Ringette and Brad McMahon when we return, rather, right after this Harrow timeout.
Not a real TV voice, you could say. This horse gonna start today? He's half asleep.
He's gonna start.
He's gonna start?
I'm talking to.
You give him the talking to? Are you ready? I don't give a sh. Okay. Well, they're driving away all right. Said I'm not afraid anymore. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? How was work this week? Good? Yeah? What'd you do?
A whole lot.
No?
Husky a few times.
Oh, yeah? But you service work vehicles out there or what? Or machinery?
I got skid steers there.
Oh, that's what you go do out there. Okay. Well, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he going with us or what?
Yeah.
Good luck, bud. Up. Let's go, boys. Yodelay-o. Hey, cunts! Was our outrider there?
Yeah, I think he caught up.
I know. Hey! Did he have trouble?
No, he got on not bad.
Yeah?
We're good for him.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Baby.
How'd you do?
Real good, yeah. Put this old boy on. I always do good when I got him. I think he's been around the barrels more times than I have. He's 20 years old. And, in Onion Lake there a couple weeks ago, we saved him for 2 days. And we put him on at 20 years old, and he won me my first dash, so he's pretty special. You bet. Let's have some fun, boys. Give her shit, Raj.
Have fun out there, boys.
Everything looks hunky-dory up there, Mike.
Good. Yeah. Come second, boys.
Hey! Up! Today, Dino.
Okay.
Okay. Hey! Hey!
Stanley, Ocean Energy, and Aboriginal Home.
Whoa. 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 Whoa.
Yeah! 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 No problem. Just let me work. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, boy! Yeah! 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 Yeah, boy! Yeah! The safety on this breast on this.
Your line first, please.
Oh, undo the bridle. There. Okay, we're okay. Okay.
He's good. Just got the right out. Go boy. Go boy.
Get over, Chance. There you go. Let's tie that left side in. Pull that tight, Jackie. Thank you. We'll let him go here. Back up, bud. You want to do their tugs up there? Oh, actually grab those lines and run them to Jackie. Okay. Yeah, get their tugs done up. Last one. Start with Chansey. That way he's not moving and swerving. Actually, they're standing here, not bad. Oh yeah. Okay, just keep their head there. How's everything else? The Fiat5 gone out yet? What? It's not sitting right. All right, let's do this.
Yale Group, Quinn Langeman.
Okay, pull him up a little bit, Seth. Hey, boys. Hey, let him go. Easy, boys.
Heat 6.
Hey! 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 Come on, boys! Up! 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 Hey! 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 Hey!
I whipped out of those barrels, I thought, so. I kind of thought we were tight, so. You reckon the money shot? Hey, you good? What's holding it up? Oh, Seth, let it go. Okay, let's just set her down. Pull him up. I'll give you this back.
Yeah, please.
Didn't lose your little
Back end view.
back end view, all the dust in there.
There you go, bud. Thank you. You're welcome.
to sell you just some things that I will tell you. Some things I know will chill you to the bone. Over there sits the chair where she bring the paper to me and sit down on my knee and whisper, oh, I love you. But now she's gone forever, and this old house will never be the same without the love that we once knew. Sit down.
Take my mind. Don't let her memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I've got to take care of me. I've been drowning in Whiskey River, bathe in my memory and the wetness of its soul. Feeling the
Chuck Wagon Racing, we sure hope you've enjoyed yourself. We are not done yet, not by a long shot. One more heat coming your way, the seventh and final heat, and then we're headed over to the Tatonka Teepee Room at Dakota Dunes Casino for a cabaret, which gets underway at 9 o'clock. As the Outriders make their way in for our seventh and final heat, let's have a quick look at the Battery Boss Outriders standings. Top five looked like this. Fifth in the Outrider pen is Lane Hewitt with 3,238 points. Fourth is Jory Bronkin, 3,298.5. Third is Tegan LaRouche, 3,489.5. The number two Outrider, Quinn Langevin, 3,961. And the number one Outrider in the Battery Boss Outrider standings, Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan's Logan Pethick, 4,455.5 as the Outriders go through the motions, and the wagons will roll in for their practice turn on the Iron Jet 3-barrel. Calvin Fiddler for Toronto Trucking and Warman Construction. Toronto Trucking out of Warman specialize in general freight trucking, truck transportation, construction, and more. And Warman Construction provides commercial and industrial construction services across Saskatchewan, specializing in bridge, culverts, concrete, and more. Toronto Trucking, Warman Construction, Calvin Fiddler is on 3. Telcon 2-barrel, Danny Ringette, Superior Concrete Pumping, providing concrete pumping throughout northern Alberta and Saskatchewan. They've been doing it since 1979, located in Cold Lake, Alberta. They also do mud jacking, form work, and have a placing and finishing division and carpenters on staff. Superior Concrete Pumping, Danny Ringette on 2. Apex Distribution 1-barrel, Brad McMahon, premium equipment, sales and service. From a one-day rental to 6 months, Premium does it all. Offering delivery and pickup on all rental machines. Tracks, skid steers, wheel loaders, excavators, sidewalk snow removal machines, trucks, trailers, and more. Find them online at premium-equip.com. Brad McMahon's on the 1. And your Outriders, Calvin Fiddler's Job Development's Outriders for Toronto Trucking and Warman Construction, Jory Bronkin, Ryan Martin. Danny Ringette's Outriders for Superior Concrete Pumping, Logan Pethick and Tegan LaRouche. Your Outriders for Brad McMahon, Premium Equipment Sales and Rentals, Quinn Langevin and Lane Hewitt. Silence for the horn. The horn sounds, and the three big gunners in the Canadian Pro Tour hit the track at Whitecap, Dakota. Brad McMahon, he's a winner of 3 show championships already. He wants to make it 4 this weekend. Premium Equipment Sales and Service has the premium spot on the wagon track. He's in front as they venture around that first and second corner. All barrels are up, which is always good news. And right in behind him is that red jacket, Danny Ringette. So much dust, even with the water track, is tough to see. Superior Concrete Pumping trails second, length and a half off the leader, Brad McMahon down the backstretch, and then a couple lengths back from Danny Ringette. That's Calvin Fiddler, Trotto trucking as they truck into that third corner. Whitecap, Dakota, your last chance to cheer him home on a Friday night. It is Brad McMahon on the one barrel. He's going to take it wire to wire. Premium Equipment Sales and Service gets it done tonight with a hard-charging Danny Ringette. Second by a length and a half. Superior Concrete Pumping, Trotto Trucking. Calvin Fiddler rolls in third across the line in heat number 7. Now we go to your running times from heat number 6. Third place, Colby Stanley, Harris Logging and Transport Limited, 107 and 85, plus 1 second for failing to stop. Time for Colby Stanley tonight, 108.85, 108.85. Second, Josh Arenik, Carmen's Big Way Foods with a 106 and 23, 106.23, penalty free. And the winner of heat number 6, Dale Young, Toronto Trucking and Construction with a 103 and 88, plus 1 for a late outrider. Time for Dale Young tonight, 104 and 88, 104.88. We got a new Sure Shot Wireline leader, courtesy of Dale Young and Toronto Trucking and Construction and Warman Construction. That is a big run there for that Dale Young outfit. So far, that is the leader on the day. Stand by for your running times from heat number 7 here in just a little bit, and a top 5 of the night. And I believe we got a 50-50 draw to make as well. And send somebody to the casino, to the cabaret, with just the boys with some extra spending money. Ladies and gentlemen, I turn your attention to the first corner. These are your CPCA Outriders. They're going to salute you for being a great wagon crowd here at Whitecap, Dakota on a great night for Chuck Wagon Racing. How about it one more time for Jory Bronkin, Ryan Martin, Tegan LaRouche, Logan Pethick, Quinn Langevin, and Lane Hewitt. Your CPCA Outriders. You're looking at the best in the business right there. If they weren't the best, they wouldn't be in this 7th and final heat, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go as we bring them back around. This man is from Meadow Lake, Saskatchewan, a proud member of the Waterhen Lake First Nation. How about it for Team 21, Calvin Fiddler, Toronto Trucking and Warman Construction. Couple of top 5 runs in Saddle Lake, the number 3 driver on the Canadian Tour. From Bonnyville, Alberta, you're looking at a former Canadian champion, 6 trips to the Calgary Stampede at the Rangeland Derby. For Danny Ringette, Superior Concrete Pumping, our Onion Lake Show champion, and he split the Saddle Lake Championship as well, the number 1 driver in the CPCA. And from Chauvin, Alberta, this is Brad McMahon driving for Premium Equipment Sales and Service, a winner of 3 show titles already this summer, 2 Dash for Cash wins. He set the track record this year at Beardy's in Okamasis, and he is the number 2 driver on the Canadian Tour. The CPCA Nightcap, provided by Great Western Brewery. Drink of choice for the Canadian Professional Chuck Wagon Association. Still time to grab a CPCA souvenir. We're going to keep the souvenir trailer open for a few minutes prior to or following the conclusion of our show here tonight. Again, we're going dancing 9 o'clock at the casino. The cabaret is with just the boys. And tomorrow we're going to start with a pancake breakfast, bright and early at 10 o'clock. Day 2 at the CPCA at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. And Armin Duck Chief plays the cabaret tomorrow night. We want to thank our friends of Dakota Thunder races this weekend, Labatt's, Sask Energy, and Express It Promotional Products. And we thank Whitecap Wellbeing for sponsoring our kids' activities tonight and throughout the weekend. All the times we give you at the racetrack are all unofficial. When they become official, results will be posted online at cpcaracing.com. And you can also relive tonight's action from the drone's view, courtesy of the CPCA Facebook page, and that's the great work of 7th Gen Productions. Running times from heat number 7 in the top 5 of the night coming up for you momentarily. You might want to give us a minute or two. Oh, yeah, we're going to do the running times right after your 50-50 draw. It is for $690. Are they all the same color ticket? Yes, they are. All right. Do we have the number yet? No, we don't. Oh, it's not. It hasn't even been drawn yet. Okay. Counting on me, are ya? Well, we're gonna reach right around there.
Remember, they're all lucky. Tell them that.
That feels like the hot one. Yeah. They're all the same color, right? Yes. Okay, just want to make sure. For $690, the winning ticket number is 1336148. It's my new best friend right there. 1336148. You've got the cash. 1336148. Where do they go to claim? You can come to the announcer stand. Careful crossing the track. Let's go to your running times now. From heat number 7, third place, Calvin Fiddler, Toronto Trucking, Warman Construction, 108.01. Penalty free for Calvin Fiddler, 108.01. Second, Danny Ringette, Superior Concrete Pumping, 105.81. Penalty free for Danny Ringette, 105.81. And the winner of Heat 7, Brad McMahon, Premium Equipment, Sales and Rentals, 104.64. Penalty free for Brad McMahon, 104.64. Now, the top 5 on a Friday night at Dakota Thunder, Whitecap Dakota Nation. 5th on the night, the non-point wagon from Roger Moore, Sunchild Law, a 106 and 72, 106.72 for Roger Moore. 4th on the night, Josh Arenik, Carmen's Big Way Foods with a 106 and 23, 106.23. Third fastest tonight, Danny Ringette, Superior Concrete Pumping with a 105 and 81. 105.81. Second tonight, Dale Young, Toronto Trucking and Construction Limited, a 104 and 88. 104.88 for Dale Young and the day money. Night number 1 at Dakota Thunder belongs to Brad McMahon, Premium Equipment, Sales and Rentals with a 104 and 64. 104.64. Well, friends, on behalf of the Canadian Professional Chuck Wagon Association, Whitecap Dakota Nation, SIGA and Dakota Dunes Casino, and all the CPCA race personnel, I'm Jason Lee. Thanks for coming out tonight. We invite you back tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for 7 more heats of the CPCA Pro Tour. We invite you to the cabaret tonight at the casino. Don't forget about the pancake breakfast tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Safe travels home. We hope to see you back tomorrow night. Good night.